Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 21-day mindful movement and breathwork challenge. Today is day 21. I can't believe how quickly this challenge has gone. It feels like it flew by. I'd really love to hear from you. How are you doing? Have you noticed any changes? Have you noticed anything different in devoting this 21 days to mindful moving, mindful breathing? I'm really happy for you. I want to do today a yoga nidra practice. Yoga nidra is probably one of my very first yoga practices I ever learned 32 years ago, and has pretty much always been one of my favorites. I really love the benefits of it, and I really love the simplicity of it. I'm going to walk you through kind of my own variation of it because I want to incorporate a lot of what we've learned in this 21-day challenge and weave it all into a deep relaxation process. So we'll do a tiny bit of moving in like our fingers, and we'll incorporate the interoceptive awareness. So when we work with mindful movement, we're working with enhancing our body awareness, our somatic awareness, and we'll also work with that aspect of boosting the creative brain. So we'll recruit our imagination in this process a little bit as well. So this practice is really suitable to do right before bed. It'll probably be a good precursor to just fall asleep. You can also do it midday. Know that you may fall asleep, and if you do, that's okay. But the idea is that you get into a really comfortable position where you can relax very deeply. So I'll give you a minute to, pause and set yourself up so that you can be very relaxed. You won't really need to look at me for this process. I'll try to guide you as best as possible without any visual so that you can now settle in, close your eyes, and get yourself into a really comfortable position where you can really just kind of tune the world out for a few minutes. Well, we'll be about 20 minutes here. And ultimately, we'll be tuning inward to our inner landscape, our inner realm. The very first thing to attend to the body with whatever the body is holding in this moment. Maybe check in and see, is there a way you could support the body to being 5% more comfortable, 2% more comfortable? Any pillows or any physical adjustments you could make? Once you're settled in, we'll take our 3 regulating breaths. Inhaling nice and easy and exhaling with a sigh. Really allowing yourself to arrive wherever you are in your body, in your practice. And giving yourself permission to take this time to really congratulate yourself and celebrate yourself for all the good that you cultivated in these last 21 days. And see if your body would like any little movements. You can check in. It might be perfectly fine to be still. But if it feels even a little bit restless or a little bit not melted, give yourself a bit of time to do some mindful pendiculations. That's just the word for yawning and organic movement. So if it feels right and good for you, take a moment to invoke a yawn. And just see what movement goes with the yawn all on its own. Might be a little contraction, might feel a little squeeze in some of your soft tissues, and then maybe a little lengthening, even maybe softening even more. We're going to begin this process by walking our awareness through the body part by part. And we'll begin with our hands. So wherever your hands are, maybe wiggle your fingers ever so slightly. And we can do our little mindful moving here to very slowly and with full attention, bringing your thumb to touch your pointer finger, and then your middle finger, and then your ring finger, and your thumb to pinky. And we'll take about 15 seconds to go through that motion. Do both hands at first. To go through that motion with as much mindful attention as you can, feeling every single micro millimeter of every finger and every fingertip. And once it starts to feel easy, you can let the movement go, bringing your awareness to just your hands. Notice if they're tingling, or maybe they feel a bit more alive with that movement. And seeing if you can pull all of your awareness over into just the right hand. If it helps, you can do that motion with your right hand only, touching your fingertips one by one. Or any movement at all that feels interesting to you, squeezing the hand and letting it go, for example. And then really letting the hand completely rest and soften. Maybe you feel your fingers kind of slightly curl as the hand relaxes. And we'll begin a little awareness journey up the arm, at least in whatever way works for you. You might even talk to your arm and thank it for all it does for you. Maybe, thank you, hand, thank you, arm. Bringing your awareness in your own way from the hand to the forearm. Just notice, is the forearm alive and tingling? And then the upper arm, is it alive? Is it tingling? And if you notice any holding, unnecessary holding in the arm, you could just thank it. Thank you. Thank you for serving me. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you. Thank you. If it's appropriate, you could always let the arm know it's okay. It's okay to rest. And then let's move our awareness over to the left hand and do that same thing. You can begin with a little bit of movement. The mindful, slow, deliberate movement really helps to still the mind. Do the touching of each fingertip one by one until the mind fully settles on that left hand. Beginning to let the left hand rest and settle. Maybe your fingers slightly curl in as your hand softens. And we'll begin that same journey up the left arm, noticing the wrist and the lower arm. And bringing that awareness up the elbow, to the upper arm, to the shoulder. Really thanking the arm again. Thank you. Thank you, forearm. Thank you, upper arm. Thank you, shoulders. Thank you. Thank you. Now we'll cross the midline of the body and we'll go to the right foot. Just notice maybe you wiggle your toes a little bit to find them. Notice how it is for you to just find your feet and your toes, where they are. Maybe you notice a little bit of softening into your toes and feet just by your awareness moving there. And give them permission. Feet, it's okay for you. It's okay for you to rest. It's really okay to take a break. And moving that permission up the leg. And always making note of any body part that says it doesn't want to rest. And that's okay. Just thank it for its service. Thank it for protecting you. You could always ask, would you like a little break? A 2% break. And the calf, and the knee, and the thigh, and the hip all get to take a break. Moving over into the left foot. Really paying attention to any subtle sensation, maybe wiggling those toes ever so slightly. Feeling into the bottoms of your feet, the bottom of your left foot. Maybe your ankle and your calf. Spreading that permission all the way up the left leg at your own pace, in your own way. Thank you, leg. Thanks for all your service and hard work. Would you like a 2% break? And then moving over to your right shoulder blade, all the way up to the top of your back on the right side and all around your shoulder blade. And letting it know too. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break if you want. And moving over to the left shoulder blade and inviting that left shoulder blade to rest and soften and take a break. Moving down to the lower part of your back, the right side of the lower back, maybe the back of your pelvis, sort of around that kidney area, soft, squishy part of your low back that can so often hold and forget that it's holding. So really give that right low back permission. Would you like a break? If so, let's give it that break to let go of any holding. That it doesn't need to be holding. Yeah, and of course, if you discover that it is necessary for it to hold a bit of tone, it's okay. So, no, thank you. Thank you so much. And then moving over to the lower back on the left side now, back of the pelvis, maybe into that kidney area. And really letting the low back know it's okay to rest. It's okay. I got you. It's okay to soften. It's okay to settle. And then moving over now across the body to the right side of your chest. And that whole right side of the chest, deep on the inside. Yoga, they call this Shiva's cave. Like the spiritual heart is on the right and the physical heart is on the left. So we'll go into that cave on the right. You might find something different in there. But that right side of the chest, like a safe pocket. Safe place. I'm just letting it know thank you. And by now you might have your own mantra. Instead of saying thank you or instead of inviting rest, you might have found your own words that are working better. And I really want to invite you to keep going with your own way. Moving now into the left side of the chest. And this is called Shiva's drum. You might even feel that on the left side of the deep inner chest, that da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Shiva's drum, making it sound deep, deep in there. Really thanking that inside of the left chest. And then let's just revisit the right arm again, the right hand and the right arm, and the left hand and the left arm, and the right foot and the right leg, and the left foot and the left leg, and the back, and all of your front part of your body, even into the belly. Now maybe we can move up into the head and neck. Noticing your face. The face is so important in the human race. The social system reflected there. Maybe track for if the face wants a break from smiling, or maybe it would prefer to smile consciously for a moment, just to feel the joy of it. And then maybe it wants a break from smiling again, and just go with it. Really feel into your face and your jaw and your eyes and your forehead and your ears and all around your ears. And even the whole layer of your scalp. It's okay to rest. It's really okay to take a break and rest. And now just feeling your whole body all at the same time. Your right arm and your left arm and your right leg and your left leg and your back and your front and your head and your face and your whole body. Letting your whole body know it's okay to rest. Letting your body soften even more, and we'll give the mind permission to imagine just as though we were entering a dream, but while awake. And to imagine one place on earth that you love the most. And now that you're so relaxed, it might even be easier to use your imagination and boot up that creative part of your brain to really maybe even vividly see the colors all around you. Maybe you hear sounds. Maybe you can even smell the flowers, the waters, the trees, whatever is here. And really taking it in with all of your inner senses. Feel what it's like to stand here in this place. And notice what it evokes in you. What qualities emerge all on their own just by the intention of standing in this place. Do you feel joy or peace? Do you feel awe? Do you feel grace? Do you feel content or happy? And just see which one you connect with. What quality is here in this space for you right now? And if there was a way to bring this feeling deeper into your body, where would you want to bring it? Maybe into your chest, into that safe cave in your chest that you found, or maybe into your belly, or maybe somewhere in your brain. Can you imagine in your mind's eye that you are taking a precious jewel or some special sacred object from this place and allowing it to settle somewhere in your body? Maybe just imagine you tuck it in your pocket. Maybe you can let it melt into your heart space. And really notice what that's like to connect that deeply to this quality you're aware of here and now. See if there's any colors to it or textures to it that you are aware of. And then we'll really take a moment here to connect with our subconscious mind. And really let your subconscious mind know that it's okay to feel this now. It's okay to feel peaceful. It's okay to feel joy. It's okay to hold this love, contentment, happiness, whatever your word is. Take a moment to imagine your subconscious mind as a being. Maybe it's a child, maybe it's a friend or an animal, whatever comes to you. Really take time to meet this one. with curiosity, with compassion, with love. This part of you. And see if there's anything else you want to say to your subconscious mind. Is there anything you want it to know for future? You want to give it permission to shine, to feel happy. Whatever comes to you, let it know. Maybe you even offer this permission written on a piece of paper. It is okay to shine, to be yourself, to be you, to be free and happy. And see that connection now with your subconscious mind, going wherever it could go that would feel right and good. Maybe it has a safe place now where it can rest. And just see it kind of tucking away into that safe place. Maybe it's a sacred place. Maybe thanking it a few times for its amazing service. That feels right. And by now you are probably deeply relaxed and feeling into your happy place again, that one place you noticed earlier. And just letting yourself really return there in your mind and looking around. Maybe coming back into your body a little bit and see if they're connected, the body and this place, by way of sensation or awareness. And at this point in the meditation and the yoga nidra, you're so welcome to drift into sleep now. But if it's the middle of the day and you need to get back to your day, you can start to bring some energy back into your body. A really good way is to begin to slowly yawn and allow for those mindful, conscious, present pandiculation movements. Really letting the yawn be conscious and good. Stretch and lengthen and contract all at the same time. And I want to really invite you to hang out longer with this process if you've found something juicy inside yourself to hang out with and enjoy. And I'm really looking forward to hearing how you're doing. And I'm also looking forward to our next challenge, whatever that may be. Thank you so much for joining me. And with that, namaste.